What are the best habits you recommend to ensure a healthy body and mindset? What I recommend for anyone to looking to be healthy, more successful in terms of wealth, or in terms of personally, emotionally, mentally, is this. The sooner that we stop treating any of this as a fad diet, the sooner we'll actually begin to actually see results in our life. Because how many of you agree? Individuals who accomplish supreme health make it their way of life. Yes or no? Individuals who have got incredible wealth make it their way of life. Individuals who thrive in terms of their relationships make it their way of life. So do you know why most people never accomplish the supreme health, wealth, or relationships? Because they treat it as a fad diet. You know, most people treat even personal development as a fad diet. I'll get to it when it's convenient. Hence why they never grow themselves. Most people treat relationships as a fad. Most people treat their health as a fad. So the sooner you stop treating any of this as a fad, the more you'll begin to attract what's important to you. So remind yourself, you are right now, and this is going to every single one of you. I'm not just speaking to you, Carla, because this is what we're all resonating with it, okay? Due to your beautiful question. We are right now where we are due to the standards we're holding for ourselves. And I'll tell you this, with best intent at heart, some of you watching this, you have got terribly low standard for yourself. Hence why you keep on getting those results. And it isn't until you upgrade your standard and tell yourself, you know what, I deserve more. It isn't until then you're going to get more. Because think about this. God forbid, imagine you was homeless today. You lose the roof of your head, you're now homeless in the street. How many of you, if you was homeless right now and you have nowhere to sleep tonight, will do whatever it takes to ensure you're able to sleep indoors? You maybe call your friend, you'll probably call, I don't know, your parents, you call your children. How many of you agree you would do absolutely everything to ensure you're indoors? Yes or no? Of course. Why? Because your minimum standard is you got to make sure there's a roof over your head. Is this making sense? We get in life what we believe our standards are. And the truth is, we don't do the best that we can do, but we will always do everything we can do to not breach our own standards. And when you understand this, you realize the game we're playing here is you got to upgrade your standards. Otherwise, you will always find yourself falling into the lower place because deep down, you believe that's what you deserve. And you know how true that is. Anytime you try to take action in the past and you've gone through really big leaps in terms of what you normally believe you deserve, all of a sudden you realize something happens in your life and you end up going back to where you've always been. I mean, you know what I'm saying, by the way. So you got to really believe you deserve more. And you got to understand that we get in life what we're willing to tolerate. And some of you right now, you're tolerating bullshit. You got to understand you deserve more. Don't tolerate a bad situation. Don't tolerate if this situation doesn't look good. Don't say to yourself, it's okay to be abused by someone. Don't say it's okay to feel like this every single day. You got to be real with yourself because your mind isn't going to be real. Your mind's not designed for action. It's designed for protection. Hence why what your mind will begin to do right now is use softness. How many of you notice anytime you're so disturbed about the current situation and you want to do something, your mind begins to share all of these stories in terms of why it's okay, it's not too bad, I can change next year. How many know what I'm saying, by the way? Your mind, because it wants to protect you and not make you want to take action, it literally justifies why is okay. And this is why most people actually end up in toxic relationships because they tolerate it. And they justify it. This is why most people end up in that place in terms of wealth. They tolerate it. Some people have got a toxic boss and they, for some reason, tolerate that, right? They justify what's okay to just get by. Some people, in terms of their health, they're suffering, but they tolerate that. They say it's okay. And this is why they suffer. Don't wait for illness for you to look after your wellness. To put simply, upgrade your standards and be willing to really upgrade what you believe you deserve.